We are back with Suikoden V. We chased down Childrick and did not get him. He escaped. This guy's a gigantic pain, but you know what? We're saving places from his rule, bringing things back. Things are looking pretty good for us. The Godwin and the Armis alliance is falling apart. It looks pretty good, but we're not done yet. And hello there, Hams. Good evening and welcome to the stream. How's it going? You know what I haven't checked in a while is my mailbox. I don't know what's new. 10 things? Okay. We're expanding our operations from Maroon. Our big outdoor bath is ready now. It's really big, and it's mixed bathing. That's a first, I think. Maroon asked me to write that. Okay, from Maroon. That brute from Hazuki. Had I known that Gavaya was in Felena, I would never have come here. Alright. Bahram from Raja. For better or for worse, he's a rigid man. I can't count the number of times I told him to be more flexible. That strategy of his was pretty drastic. I'd hate it if he died. Ugh, what a troublesome student. No title. From Chisato. I love you, Prince. Let's get married. Is she the voice woman? That's just it. Whoa, okay. Hello there, Insane Buffoon. Good evening and welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh, the Maximilian Knights from George. I know a lot about those knights. Isabel and Matthias mean business, and they're up to the job. Yeah, they are. Father and daughter thieves from Misato. Oh, whoops. So those two are here in the castle, are they? They seem to be working really hard for you, so I won't say anything. Yeah, they did get off on bad terms. I've got dibs from Gavaya. This is gonna suck to read. I hear you're the one that brought Hazuki here. Good job, knave. Just remember, don't get between us. She's gonna be all mine. Yeah, she ain't having that. Raging Nostrum from Sagiri? That drug loses its power quickly, so you can't make a lot of it in advance. So the stuff they're using can't be from the old organization. They have to be making new batches. They know how to make it, so that means they'll use it again. I'd be careful if I were you. Yeah, the, Nether Gate people just powering themselves up. Less than good. Roy, from Taylor. Well, I wanted to write something a little more specific. The problem is our newspaper sells so well, I didn't want the Godwin side to find out about your Highness's decoy. Fair enough. Nakula, from Din. He is indeed the one we captured, but we didn't know his story at the time. Your Highness has welcomed him into our army, and we certainly respect this decision. Fair enough. Okay. Now I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm going to go recruit, actually. That seems like it'd be brought to the strategist's attention, Shigeri. I don't know, though, because those guys just use their drugs super quickly, so I think that's more for my in-gameplay combat rather than the tactical stuff. Now, where am I going? This might surprise you a little bit. Where is it? Here we go. Where do you want to go? I am going to go to, if I could find it, Hirschville. Surprise. Let's see if I know where to go. I think I know how to navigate this place. Hopefully. I think I want to go south and then east. I think I actually am doing this right. Administration, this is good, this is good. Is it you? Bureaucrat. Yes, what is it? Oh, are you from that rebel army that... No, that can't be right. Excuse me. But your attire certainly suggests rebelliousness. You know you could get arrested looking like that, don't you? The Hirschville Naval Base is, after all, under the control of the Godwins. Is it you? Don't go broadcasting this, but you can't get anywhere around here without greasing the wheels a little. Yeah, is this where I want to be? I'm looking for a certain someone. I just don't know which room is which. Is it you? The guards let you in wearing that? If they want some brat running around in a silly costume, who am I to argue? You're not the one. What is it? You want a permit for the pier? Or space in the storehouse? Whichever it is, you'll have to wait a month. We're completely swamped with requests. So many bureaucrats. I'm assuming it's the person who actually had a profile image. I'll try talking to him one more time. All ships that were destined for Estries were rerouted to this port once the rebel army claimed that region. I have my hands completely full processing all the cargo receipts. And I certainly have no time to spend chatting with kids like you. I'm busy. Please excuse yourselves. Okay, I think that really is the best I can do. So now I'm gonna leave. What a shame, right? Now I gotta leave, but I'm not even sure I necessarily can leave the traditional way. I might have to take a boat, which is a little unfortunate. If I could remember where my ship is, that'd be great. That didn't do it, huh? It's not up here? This place is a little disorienting. That pier's no good. Like, I keep wondering if I have to find my guy. Are you the guy? Alright. Where do you want to go? Dawn Castle, we're getting the hell out of here. Oh well, what a shame. I couldn't get what I wanted. It's all over. Mission fail. Complete failure. There might need to be some other stuff I'm going to need to do here. But in the meantime, we will just go back to Dawn Castle. It'll be just fine. Too bad the trip takes an hour, but whatever, man. I don't remember if Spinax is quicker or like if I have to take another boat from Spinax or what, so I'm just doing this. I will be making the trip to Hirschville one more time, just not quite yet. But soon. It looks like we're back. Nope, that's the prison. Oh my god. Oof, we are gonna see this trip one more time. Yeah, now we have to be back. Goody, hooray, easy, piece of cake, and as a bonus, I actually have business here. I could talk to you, but I don't think you're what I want. We could take it just about anywhere. The Godwin fleet's pulled back to just Stormfist and Solfalena. Nice. But not yet. Ironically, I want to talk to him. But not here. I need to trigger a scene. I want to go back into the castle proper. Detached room corridor or what? My castle's too big, man. I don't think I've ever been on this screen. The problem of being too powerful. Oh hey, that's how we get here. Alright. Can I go downstairs further than this? Because now I have a better idea of where I am. It looks like no, this is at the bottom, but I'm gonna go northwest. Oh, what? Actually, you know what? I will go to the library. This isn't what I was supposed to do, but real quick. Ah, this tome you have fetched for me is precisely what I desired. Handed over old book 13. Yay! I'll read this stuff a little later. Book 3 is the last book in the game. It's the one book I don't have. Okay, lower level, I guess. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Yeah, the bar. I don't think I've ever been to this lowest floor. I got people here. Oh my god, this is where the window maker is? I should grab that stuff from storage. Anyway, let's go to the tavern. Yeah, this is what I wanted. This is perfect. Hey, this ain't bad, eh, darling? This here's some real fine wine. Well, except this wine came from Kanakan. Goods from Kanakan are all routed through Hirschville. How did you end up getting some? Well, I just happened to find it. I also heard that you chanced to get your hands on medicine from Nagaria and stumbled upon shields from Zealand. You'd better not be up to any funny business, you hear? Not at all, Tarlin. My hands are clean, I swear. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, gotta skedaddle. Love you, darling. Hey, stop. Something is definitely up with him. Okay, there's my key scene. Let's get out of here. That's not really a hint exactly, but that's a trigger that I need to advance to the next step. Oh god, where's the elevator? I should have just gone in where that was. But yeah, here's the elevator, it's fine. Whatever the hell floor I'm on, first floor, I'm out of here. Yeah, here we go. Let's teleport again! Where do you want to go? I'll tell you where I want to go. Hirschville, please! Again! Let's beam on over. Okay, now I actually don't want to go just immediately into the administration building. This is about where I want to be. Here. How you'd figure this out, God only knows. If this isn't it, then it'll be another house nearby. All I was told was the house near the armor shop, so this should do it. Here we go. Alright, it's all here. Thanks again, old bud. Oh, no need to thank me. Not like it's coming out of my pocket. Yeah, that's the guy we talked to the administration building, the bureaucrat who was like, get out of here, kid. Who are you? Uh-oh. Busted by the prince. There's just the prince. Don't go spookifying me like that, old bud. The prince? The real deal? You betcha. Prince Freydor, real as he's gonna get. Interesting. You know, if word got out, he'd never get out of this place alive. Ah, the prince don't let details like that bother him. What's going on here versus who is this? I don't know if it necessarily matters, but I'll do who is this. I'm just a run-of-the-mill corrupt bureaucrat. Nothing special. Prince, this here's an old pal of mine. His name's Haleth. He went and became a Godwin yes-man, but he ain't changed a bit. He's taken them shipping receipts and given a little excess cargo to me. If I weren't so corrupt, the Loyalist army wouldn't have access to vital foreign commodities. No doubt. Isn't that risky? Aw, Prince, you don't gotta be all worrying or nothing. It's not as if I'm providing the commodities to you out of the goodness of my heart. It's just that I've got a little friendly wager going with a friend over the outcome of the Civil War. My money's on you guys, so I'm just doing my part to ensure I get paid off in the end. Of course, a few black market items aren't likely to make much of a difference, but I've got to try, right? How'd you find another Godwin guy to go along with your bet, anyway? Are you kidding? Not like it was hard. And it's not like we've pledged loyalty to the Godwins. If the Godwins lose, every last official will be kissing the prince's ass the next day. That's how we work. Well, I better be going. I can't have any suspicions aroused over my absence, can I? And I gotta take the loot on back to Dawn Castle. Alright, Prince, I'm gonna go on ahead. Don't bother getting yourself caught. Or don't go getting yourself caught. Goodbye, then. I love how he just blatantly says, yup, I'm corrupt. I happen to be helping you. You better win or else I'll stop helping you. That's quite the scene. Okay, I think that's going to be it for now. I'm going to try to go to the administration building, but if that doesn't work, and it probably won't work, then I'm going to have to come back a little later. But yeah, this is the setup. This is Heleth. I want to recruit him. Oh. Ah, if it isn't the boy from the other day. If you keep running around dressed up as the leader of the rebel army, sooner or later you'll be arrested. Yup. Well, I actually don't want him here, so I'm gonna leave. But what an interesting turn of events. Okay, apologies for getting another long trip to Dawn Castle, but there you go. Pretty interesting, right? What a curious setup. I'm gonna take care of a little bit of stuff in the library. Maybe head to the next story part of the game for one more thing. There is a little extra trip I'll have to make to do some recruiting anyway. So at this point I have two things to do, with the third being the mission I'm currently doing, but now I'm obligated to wait. My first mission, a minor one, is to do a little bit of reading in the library. My second mission is actually the intended story mission, where I'm going to have to go to Yashina and meet with one of the Armis leaders. They're just straight up asking me to talk to them. So Lucretia thinks it's a good idea, so we're going to head over there and see how the politicking plays out. And here we are, we're about at the castle now. That's all well and good. Okay, welcome back to the castle. Let's go up and see if I can't navigate this any better. I don't think I can. We're just here. The stairway literally leads to nowhere, which is kind of absurd. Yeah, no, this is just it. I'm gonna have to pass to the Dragon Cavalry area. I'm not really happy about that. It's like a little roundabout, but oh well. Upstairs we go. This isn't anything. I could go up the stairs, but I'll just take the detached room corridor so I actually know where I'm going. Okay, and we're in. Oh yeah, you. There's Chisato. Oh, Prince! Well, is there anything I could do to help? Yeah, here's the voice sets, we got them. She was quite useful in that one plot mission. Just doing voices. Here's the downstairs. And here's the library. Let's get a little bit of lore. If you come upon any ancient tomes, I do hope they find their way to me. Well, there is no Book 3, so Book 4, The Ancient Armis Dynasty. Long, long ago, indeed even hundreds of years before the arrival of the legendary Sindar race, a mighty dynastic nation held power in this land. That nation was the Ancient Armis Dynasty. Blessed by the Sun Rune, the dynasty was prosperous beyond compare. Its vast territory stretched across what is now known as the Queendom of Felena, the New Armis Kingdom, and Nagarea. One fateful day, however, the king suddenly and inexplicably went insane. His madness caused the Sun Rune to go berserk, destroying everything in its path. The magnificent Armis dynasty, the pinnacle of civilization, was gone in an instant. In its place lay only dry and barren wilderness. Some theorize that the capital of this dynasty was near Amdort Mountain, in the center of the present-day Queendom of Felena. However, no trace of the civilization remains. However, it's safe to say that if the Sun Rune indeed burned all vestiges of the capital to the ground, then there should be no remains to discover. Although the people of the modern-day New Armis Kingdom claim to be descendants of the ancient Armis dynasty, there is no proof that they have any racial or cultural relationship to the dynasty whatsoever. The New Armis Kingdom's claims are likely just nationalistic propaganda, aimed at building itself up into a nation as great as the ancient Armis dynasty once was. Since most people now identify the name Armis with the New Armis Kingdom, the true ancient Armis dynasty is usually just referred to as the Ancient Dynasty or the Ancient Nation. Wow. I'll do one more book. Royal Family Succession Conflict. This tragedy started under the reign of Queen Alhazeta in the late 210s of the new capital calendar. Princess Falzram, second in line to the throne, began maneuvering to win over the majority of the Senate, wanting her sister Princess Sharawar to give up her right of succession and take it for herself. Rumor has it that the Barros family was the real force behind all this scheming, as they had married one of their members to Princess Falzram. Because both Queen Alhazeta's and Princess Sharawar's husbands were from the Godwin family, the Barros family became terrified of the possibility of losing their influence in the Senate and royal family. Thus, they would use Princess Falzram in an attempt to seize the right of succession. It is unclear as to whether all, or even some, of these rumors surrounding the Barros family are true. Regardless of the Barros family's ambitions, however, it does appear that Princess Falzram herself really did have designs on the throne. The situation quickly grew antagonistic between the Godwin and Barros families, each of whom supported one of the two princesses, and even the aristocracy that supported the two families got mixed up in the hostilities. Queen Alhazeta, once known for her brilliance and decisiveness, was getting old, and she no longer had the strength to resolve the situation. Armed force was never officially used, but a Cold War raged between the two factions, one that used every conceivable form of subterfuge. And what could be considered the culmination of the secret strife was the sacred games of Princess Arshtat. Even though Princess Sharawar's daughter, Hazwar, was older than Arshtat and therefore had a higher priority of succession, Princess Falzram and Lord Barros tenaciously persuaded Queen Alhazeta into letting them hold the sacred games for their own oldest child, Arshtat, before Hazwar's sacred games. This was of course a strategy of Princess Falzram's to lend credibility to the idea that she herself was the predominant successor. But amazingly, the one who won Princess Arshtat's hand in marriage at these sacred games was a barbaric swordsman from a foreign land. If either the Barros or the Godwin family had won, the possibility of a rise to arms had been expected. This outcome then, ironically, led to a cooling down of the antagonism between the two factions. But that peace only lasted until 226, when Queen Alhazeta passed away. With the prospect of the actual throne so close at hand, antagonism was rekindled even before the mourning period for the queen was over. And that antagonism turned instantaneously into a bloody struggle. And throughout the struggle, Nethergate's nefarious influence was the cause of most of the bloodshed. Nethergate is usually under the direct control of the Queen, but the throne was vacant during this time, and so Nethergate played both sides, executing assassinations for both Princess Sharawar's and Princess Falzram's factions. Nethergate's ultimate goal was to cling to power no matter which side acceded the throne, but in the end, their actions brought unprecedented bloodshed to the Sun Palace. This war of succession saw countless victims, as many from both the Godwin and Barros faction were slain. In the end, even the husbands of the two princesses themselves were assassinated. Not wanting to see any more bloodshed, Princess Sharawar, not having a very strong personality by nature, lost the will to fight and gave up the throne to her younger sister. But Princess Falzram had become suspicious of anything and everything. She thought that even this noble gesture of Princess Sharawar's might be a trick. Thus, she ordered Nethergate to assassinate her older sister. After acceding to the throne at last, Queen Falzram died of illness only 2 short years later. After all the bloodshed that had occurred, this ending was hardly dramatic. These years of internal conflict and intrigue have left a brutal scar on the Queendom of Felena. This scar will not easily, nor quickly, heal. But the Princess Arshtat, Syledes, and Hazwar or the princesses, are determined to never repeat their mother's mistakes. Many feel that this will certainly be the queendom's salvation. That was intense. And that's before the drama that is this game. Unreal, man. First floor. I'm going to do a quick little bit of trading. Let's talk to our buddy Chuck. Retrieve. Now let's see if I could find the damn things. Look at all this stuff I have stored away. Isn't that unreal? Orbs now. I got some cool orbs. Can't say I don't. Let's get a... Yeah, I'll get some Berserk out here. A couple Venoms, or Poisons as well. But that's not the point. What I'm here for is, yeah, window sets. There we go. This is going to be great. Item shop. Hey there! Sell. Hopefully everything's still in the same order. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Crazed orb. Poison, poison, crazed, crazed. Cool. Now, let's go to the bottom floor. Free up a little space, right? Make a couple bucks while we're at it. Let's go to the window maker. It's you. Oh, you brought a new window set. Let me have a look. Nice. Hand it over 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom! Now check this out. This is what our text boxes could look like. Eh? You like 3 with the rose motif? So there you go. Different aesthetics. Now you've seen them. Yeah, that doesn't seem like an old book. It's about events from only a few decades ago. Yeah, that lead to like just before now. I am a little suspicious of that being called an ancient tome. Okay, I am going to pray that that took long enough. Back to Hirschfell. Hopefully this is the last time. I really hope that took long enough. Let's see if I could find whom I want in the administration building. Please, 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 please. Yes. He's not here. Now let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, this will be good. Okay, talk to you. What is it? Oh, Haleth? It was discovered that he was sympathizing with the rebel army, but he fled just before capture. I wonder where he is now. Even we got into trouble when the inappropriate wagering was discovered. Rather ironic that we should take the rap for his idea after he runs away. Okay. We've gotten the plot trigger, or not plot, but you know, the side quest trigger. This is good, this is what I'd hoped for. I did not waste my time coming here. We are going to take one more long boat ride, though. But this is good, everything is proceeding according to plan. I just love how he explicitly said that he's corrupt. He used the word corrupt twice. Like, I'm just a corrupt bureaucrat. Alright, buddy. But I mean, I guess if he's hanging out with Log, a known smuggler, then what did you expect? Angering his own wife with his shenanigans? Moving right along. It's a long boat trip, but I eagerly await the payoff. And I'm also pretty happy I got rid of those 7 windows and the... How many orbs did I sell? Like 5? Pretty good way of freeing up some space with Chuck. I don't think he has infinite space. Again, it's like Suikoden 2. You finally get access to storage, and you're like, thank God. It's not just my characters, but then the storage itself is better, but it's not perfect. It is kind of weird to hear Arshtat, Cylides, and what was her name, like Hawar or whatever, referred to as princesses, because that was before, obviously, the events of this game, where one of them is a queen who has now been assassinated. Well, George killed her, he didn't assassinate her, and Cylides is just like our aunt, and Hawar is also our aunt. They're just chilling. She's an oracle. Cylides is apparently a traitor, but I don't know what her motivation is. So let's get some payoff for this side quest. Yeah, look at the yeah, that's the thing that surprised me. I'm a corrupt official, and Log's like, hey, this is the prince. And we're just looking at a smuggler and a corrupt bureaucrat, and we're like, yup, I'm okay with this. And they know that I'm okay with this. The Godwins are ready to slap him on the wrist, but like, we are literally standing right there in front of him, and we're approving, and what is his name? Haleth confirmed that he's helping us out, so now we're embroiled in this corruption. I don't know about this, man. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. The tavern again, of course, right? Hey look, here he is. He's in my castle. Hey, Prince. Nice pad you got here. This idiot goofed up and had to fly the coop. He ain't got nowhere to stay, so I told him to stay here. Sorry for not asking if it was okay, Prince. Why not just join us? That doesn't sound half bad. After all, I was betting on you, so why not go all the way, eh? And you could use someone with my connections. And with this, chat, this is the final optional recruitment in the game. Or it would have been, if I had recruited Eresh. But I didn't. So you know what? There's one more. Well, I guess I'll have a look around and see if there are any jobs for someone with my certain skill set. But if I can get some gambling going, I won't need to worry about a job. And what if it... What? And what if it... And what if you can't? You're gonna go bankrupt. Somehow I don't think I'll have to worry about that. So is he gonna be the minigame where you roll dice or whatever? But alright. In a different playthrough, he would have been my very last optional recruit. But in this playthrough, he's my second to last. Hey, I know. Let's actually advance the plot. By the way, this character's apparently missable. But don't you worry, I got him. Let's talk to Vicky yet again. Or, you know, to her mirror. Where do you want to go? Gashina! We're doing plot now. Let's definitely save. That was a lot of boat riding. Okay, cool. Let's move. And let's see if I can find the area I'm supposed to be at, because it's been a while since I really properly looked around here. Is this the one? Great Hot Springs Inn? I mean, it's huge. This has to be it. Ah, Your Royal Highness Prince Freador and Lady Lucretia Mercis. Thank you for coming out to meet us. My name is Sharmista. I'm an officer of the Western Marine Corps serving under Commander Shulavalia. A pleasure to meet you. I assure you the pleasure is all ours. I'm sorry I had to ask you to come all the way out here. Normally we would have visited you at your castle. However, my commander seeks an unofficial meeting. Spare me the charade. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? I'll be blunt. The truth is, we don't trust you. Not one bit. If you make even the slightest move against my lady, I will kill you where you stand. Ugh, please, you too. Forgive me, they take their jobs a bit too seriously, particularly Lele here. No, they have every right to be suspicious. I'm just happy you decided to come all this way. My commander awaits on the second floor. This way, please. Join the party, which is interesting. Yeah, I'll have to kick somebody out, so... I don't think it's going to be critical, but Egbert. Okay. Commander, His Royal Highness Prince Freador and Lady Lucretia Mercis are here to see you, sir. Thank you, Sharmista. Come in, come in. You may enter. I love the way they just zip to their positions. It's the second time now. Your Highness, allow me to go first. As this is surely Armor's trickery, I shall gladly sacrifice myself. Okay. Oh.
Greetings. I am honored by your presence. Let me introduce myself. My name is Shulavalia.
Wow. Just immediately.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Lucretia, the prince's tactician. Sure is easy on the eyes.
There she goes again. I'm sorry. This is my bodyguard, Nifsara. Please, pay no attention to what she says.
Both sides have to talk down their subordinates. I was hoping to talk over a relaxing dip in Yashina's famous hot springs, but it seems the springs have run dry, at least for now. Oh, it doesn't have to be a hot spring. A normal bath would be fine with me. My lady, no! Absolutely not! I suppose Lele here prefers to take a shower instead? And here I was hoping I could scrub this pretty boy's back. Watch your mouth! You dare address His Highness that way, you armless harlot! Harlot? Now, Lele. Shall we get on with the discussion? Alright, I'll get straight to the point. I apologize for my recent intrusion into your lands, but that's not really why I asked to meet with His Highness. The truth is that I, along with Sharmista and Nifsara here, would like to work for you and His Highness. I will not work with that armless harlot. I won't let her near the prince, and I certainly won't let her near my lady. And you androgynous freak? Wow, dude, okay. You're on my hit list. These guys are really gunning for it, Jesus. This is intriguing. Your Highness? Please, wait! What are you really after? This is no armless trick. I wanted to bring the entire Western Marine Corps with me, but that would have been too much of a burden on you. So, at the very least, I thought that we three should offer to help you. So you say, but what's the catch? I was afraid you wouldn't believe me. However, I assure you, I speak the truth. Even Armus would like to see His Highness triumph in the Civil War. Mind explaining? You see, like Felena, Armus too has deep fissures in its unity. Commander Sparna's Southern Mountain Corps and her faction acted alone in the recent invasion. In return for Commander Sparna's assistance, Godwin promised to cede all former Barrow's territory to Armus. What? Commander Sparna took the bait and even won over a number of factions at the Grand Council of Chieftains. Meanwhile, Godwin was aggressively pursuing his research on the Sun Rune. Once they have full command of the Sun Rune, they'll use it to bring Armus under their control. They have no intention of ceding any lands. They want it all for themselves. It was an empty promise all along. The elders of the Grand Council of Chieftains eventually realized that. But not before Commander Sparna had fled back to Armus in disgrace. Godwin must not be allowed to remain in the Sun Palace. Armus is far better off with your faction in power. His Majesty the King and the Grand Council of Chieftains also agree. That's why we were unofficially dispatched on a goodwill mission to provide whatever assistance we could. Don't act so innocent, that was all for Armus' own selfish interests. True, but that's what politics is all about, doing what's in your best interest. What should we do, Your Highness? Personally, I think we should accept their offer. Yep. Thank you, Your Highness. I'm so happy you understand. If that's your decision, Your Highness, then so be it, but... This is your final warning. Do not touch the prince. Do not touch my lady. Especially you, Armus Harlot. They keep throwing this old-timey freaking harlot. Of course, of course. Well, I'm glad we could join you. At your service. Hey, don't worry, Prince. I'll make sure no one messes with that pretty face of yours. Hooray! 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 And yeah, Dragon Ace, you're right. Nifsara gives JoJo vibes. What? They're just gonna go in my party now? Oh, hell yeah! Nifsara's properly playable. Yeah, Shula. I'll swap out Murad for Shula. Strange that Shula, the commander, is not a properly playable character. Nifsara. Medium range. I'll have to see where your abilities are. And Sharmista is properly playable. Huh. Well then. What are your guys' abilities? So, Shula, can I even see? I just don't know. Yeah, Nifsara and Sharmista. Sharmista, you fight with a Chakram. You just come with a Mother Earth rune. Damn, dude. Okay. And your Chakram is called Agnea. And then we have Nifsara, the Spear, Shataganta. And you have a Unicorn rune, which is proper rune for spear users. Okay. Technique Pierce. Nice, nice. Extremely basic equipment, but what did you expect? You know something? Not bad. Not bad. And that was it. We're going back to HQ now. I had my fun. So we just straight up have powerful Armus officials just on our side. I do kind of like that, though. He's like, this is just for Armus' interest. And he's like, yeah, duh. We don't feel like getting obliterated by the Sun Rune. Yes, I have to leave in order to teleport out. Hey, it's not Hirschville, man. I can just leave now. Boom. See ya. And now I gotta rearrange my party, but that's not a big deal. What? What? Oh, you. What? Whoa. Josephine Eek brother? Whoa. You were secretly from Armus the whole time? That, whoa. Okay. What a twist. I mean nothing. Nothing at all. Yuma, what are you doing here? My name is Josephine. You may address me as such, and only address me as such. Yuma's such a vile, uncultured name. You're still spouting this nonsense. What a brat of a little sister you are. What? Whose little sister? Who are you talking about? I don't have the faintest idea. I must apologize, Prince Freador. This is actually my little sister, Yuma. It shames me to admit it, but she fled from home a little while back. I never suspected that she would be in Falena. I am sorry for the trouble my eccentric sister has caused. How rude! Eccentric indeed. I am a fashion diva! Yuma. What? Prince Freador's army is fighting with Commander Sparner's Southern Mountain Corps. What do you think would happen if it became known that the eldest daughter of the House of Valia was involved? The House of Valia would be treated as traitors, and people might think that His Highness was in cahoots with arms. Furthermore, you would be the target of attacks yourself. If you can't even see that, then eccentric sister is too kind for you. Blithering idiot is more like it. Why? You're such a mean brother. Why'd you just say it like that? Unique profile? That's fantastic. Wow. What a twist. At least she has the common sense not to run outside. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching after my little sister. That's amazing. Just a sudden, completely out of nowhere reveal that the woman you recruited in, like, the early game from Hod Village was the sister of the head of the Southern Mountain Corps. That is bananas. I love it. Yes, I wish to change my traveling companions. That was amazing. Okay. Are you kidding me? These people are all stuck in my party now? Ugh. Alright, forget the change. I guess I'm going to the war room. Excuse me. Yeah, and General Ledger, the secondhand embarrassment continues. In that particular case, not for me. I think that's more for the prince. Like, just having to watch family drama is just like, oh god. Like, let this scene be over. Oh, I did it again. I went to the roof, and I was supposed to go to the war room. Although, maybe I should check my list of Stars of Destiny. I want to see how many plot ones are left, if any. Because I only have one optional recruit. It's Erish, or the other one. Ah, Prince and Lucretia! Where in the world have you been? Why? What's wrong? Your Royal Highness, our scouts attempting to infiltrate Stormfist were assailed by some sort of powerful magic. It was most fortunate that the attack was poorly aimed. Had it been a direct hit, none would have survived. They say it was just like that crazy hocus pocus we saw in Dorat. The Twilight Rune. Yeah, if I had gone for the other path instead of chasing Childerek, I think we would have seen a bit of the Twilight Rune being used in the dramatic scenes playing out. Yay, best character. This time, you might be facing a situation similar to your own. What do you mean by that? I suspect that whoever is wielding the Twilight Rune now may well have been chosen by the rune itself. Say what? But who? It does not matter who. The important thing is to stop them at once. You're probably right. I get the feeling they may just be leading us into a trap, but we must go investigate it once. One trap after another. Your Highness, I was hoping we could ignore Stormfist and go straight for Solfalena, but that no longer seems possible. They must be plotting something in Stormfist as well. Childerek and General Novum are in Stormfist at the moment. If we head for Solfalena now, those two will probably strike at our flank. And if they bring the Twilight Rune with them, we'll be in even greater danger. Therefore, I suggest that we take out Stormfist first. I agree. Stormfist is the stronghold of the House of Godwyn. A strike against Stormfist, therefore, would hurt them not only strategically, but psychologically as well. Well, why are we just standing around talking then? Let's stop the mumbling and start the rumbling, I say. That's a good line. Shall we prepare for battle, Your Highness? Let me make damn sure that what's coming up is what I want to come up. I think we're good. I think we're good. You know what? I'm not quite ready yet. I am going to go to the roof. Alright, we'll be ready to start whenever you are, Your Highness. Yeah, this is going to be another... Oh, they all leave the party. Well, thank you. So either way, they bounce. Okay, so I definitely want to... Jeez, the slowdown because of all the people in the room. I definitely want to use this opportunity to change my party, should that be necessary, and also... I mean, I've been following the guide to the letter, but for safety, I want to make damn sure that I am missing precisely 1 star of destiny. Tenfu, missing it. What the hell? Tentai? I'm missing 2, huh? I'm gonna look ahead in the... Okay, I'm missing 2. I'm gonna look ahead in the guide and see if there's anyone who... Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. I am supposed to be missing 2. Okay, we're good. Boy, did that scare me. We're good. We're good. I would still like to arrange my party. Right, elevator's downstairs. There is one more plot character, and there is one more optional character. My god, that scared me so bad. I was getting ready to start looking up on the internet, just Tentai star, Tenfu star. Okay, Isabel, Miyakis, me, obviously. Nifsara does not need to be here, so I'll bring in... Oh god, who do I have? Because they keep filling up my party. You know what, I'll do this to the best of my, like, memory here. Zarase, obviously. Isabel and Miyakis are just absolute monsters. Freydor's mandatory. Ooh, boy. Wow. I feel like I should remember this better than I do. I know there's Nikea, but like with Isabel and Miyakis, like this is already insanely dangerous. There's another long-range user I could bring in, Killy, I suppose. Who will not complain now that Lorelei is not in the party, which is funny to me. Very well. And Josephine's real name is Yuma, that's great. What if I remove you? Don't be a stranger, Prince. Come by anytime. Fair enough. Man, oh man, who the hell do I want? Because I got room. I could choose Nikea, I suppose, if I really wanted to, but I would prefer a medium-range person. I could bring in Lorelei, honestly. I wonder if she says anything if Killy's around. You're taking Killy? Huh. Alright, but we're going to have to watch our backs. That's great. I love little details like that. And then I'll remove Charmista. You're sure, then? That's too bad. Alright, and let's bring in the classics. So we have Egbert. We have... Murad. Oh yeah, I forgot. Babbage is like the first guy. And Babbage. Where he just rambles. Alright, and we are going to go into a tactical battle, I think. When they ask you, are you ready, are you sure, that's usually what that means. So before I take the elevator, I'll just run into my room and save the game. But it looks like I am doing this stuff right. I haven't saved in some time, so this is going to feel nice. Okay. Alright. One last quick check of my mailbox, now that we've moved the plot forward a little bit. There's probably something in the newspaper too, but we'll find out later. Gear Guy from Waban. He's not bad for a human. Of course he doesn't hold a candle to me. No, from Maroon. No, that's just it. Maroon asked me to write that. She says it doesn't mean anything, from Maroon. Childeric from Richard. Is he the guy who won the Sacred Games? Well, he's not Mueller, so see if I care about him. Childeric from Marina. Hey, he was Belcoot's last opponent in the Sacred Games, right? Prince, please get rid of that guy. Request for permission from Matthias. I would like to ask your permission to exact final retribution on Gavaya and cast his loathsome corpse into the lake. That lowborn thug dared insult the great Lady Isabel. He deserves no less than immediate death. I forgot about that. That's amazing. Baston from Norden. We've both been treated badly by the Barrows family, so we get along well. I'd like to go buy him a drink sometime. Chart of the Barrows family tree from Raven. I told Lucerina I'd go steal it back for her, but she told me no thank you. She just won't admit how badly she wants it. Yeah, that probably is debatable, honestly. She's got quite the lineage, but her family sucks. Untitled from Babbage. It's a blueprint of a mechanical device. Unfolded, it covers the entire floor. Of course, no explanation. Doremi Elf Maestro from Rania. He makes the same sounds Doremi elves do. Is he human? The Wife from Log. You probably won't believe it till you see it, but the wife can drink anybody under the table. Canians even. She knows her liquors too. She's real picky about flavors and brands and all. Cool. Alright, let's get ready to rumble, as Ledger said. First floor. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? That was the teleport floor. I want to go to the third floor, excuse me. Don't worry, I'll make up for it. Yeah, get back in. Third floor, the war room, please. Okay. Let's attempt this thing. In we go, and now we're gonna get slowdown with all the characters who are in the room, which is kind of funny. Look at this. Ugh, the stutter. Prince, shall we march on to Stormfist now? Yeah. What are we waiting for? Oh, baby. Indeed. The Godwin family is based in Stormfist. That alone guarantees that it will be heavily defended. However, we won't be able to infiltrate Solfalena without taking Stormfist first. Hit them with everything we have. Yay! Alright, cool. Yeah, could we please load something else so my game can run smoothly? Oh boy, here we go. Infantry Spear, Cavalry, Dragon Horse, Rune Archer. I got lots of charges. I kind of would like some archers. Dahak is pretty sick. Oh, Shulavalia, very nice. They got Ram, got Flowing and Cyclone. Maybe I will remove these guys and get the... Nope. I'm not going to remove these guys, actually. I can't do any barrage or anything. It's just not the right style, I guess. Alright, we'll bring Muddle back. And what else we got? This is just the wrong kind of ship. Rumors, I don't even remember what that does. Like, interferes with the enemy's morale or something. I'll go for a Recover, actually. So that's all well and good. So what can I change? I forgot the red squares are absolutely mandatory. Maybe I will take out Shulavalia. I actually can do that. I'll get the beaver ships and just destroy everything. It'll be just an absolute disaster. Nah. Just absolute nightmare scenario. Rune Arc ship. Flowing and Cyclone, that's not bad. Still, though, if I could get some sick barrages in there... Bernadette ain't bad, honestly. Because she's got the flowing. I could still do barrages. Boom. Absolute disaster. Dragon Horse, we got him. Cavalry's not bad. Spear's not bad. I do have Rune Archers. I would like more bows and arrows is my thing. Maybe the Dragon Horse... No, I can't do that. Dragon Horse is absolutely mandatory. Oh, no it's not. No it's not. Although the Dragon Horse actually is genuinely good. I think I will put the Dragon Horses back in because they're pretty dangerous. Craig. So I'll just throw some charges in there. That'll do. Anything with the spear guys. I could turn the spear guys into a different type. I might just want some archers. I could do Wassail, right? And just annihilate everybody with barrages for days. Speed ain't bad. Do I even have any more barrages? I got Recover. I'll probably need that, actually. Let's do it. Let's just give this a shot and hope for the best. Let's see what happens. Stormfist Siege. They are killing us in numbers. That's ridiculous. Traitorous scum! They have a few lucky victories, and now they think they can take Stormfist? Stormfist shall be bathed in the blood of these traitors, and the bloodshed begins now. I never thought I'd live to see Stormfist under attack. We must not cede Lord Godwin's castle to those rebels. All troops, we must stop the rebel army's invasion at all costs. This battle will ultimately turn into a siege. We should cut their numbers down now while we have the chance, and try to play it safe if the enemy uses the Twilight Rune. Understood, Your Highness? Oh god, alright, now let me just check the map for pure safety. Oh, we're kind of surrounding them. We're coming from both sides. But they got ships up there. The goal of this mission, by the way, is to get in. The problem is they're really carefully protecting the place. I would like to get my boats up here and take pot shots at the enemies, but I don't know how successful that's going to be. Spear, Infantry, Archer, Rune Archer, Dragon Horse. I think I probably should have had Cavalry, actually, but we'll deal with that. Battle goal, get over there. They are destroying us in numbers, though. This is ridiculous. Okay, I can't get too close, so I'll go here. And I'll get those boats ready as well. Twilight Rune is terrifying, but we'll see about that. Alright, you guys all move up, and I'll get my boats to move up as well. Can't get too close. I'll tease them a little bit. But the beavers, I think, are just going to be absolute masters of disaster this time around. Also, come to think of it, the Dragon Horse can just go in the water. They're going to turn this into an absolute farce with the boats. My boats are gathered. These guys... They have archers, but they're way the hell back there. I might be good. Yeah, I hope we get to turn Dilbur to our side. He doesn't deserve being stuck with Childeric. Yeah, nobody likes being stuck with Childeric. Drive them into the ground! The rebels must not enter Stormfist. Well, well, Dilber's actually pulling his weight for once. At this rate, we'll... What? Sir Childeric, an unidentified unit's been sighted in the western woods. Huh? What? They just spawned in. Whoa. They gotta retreat just like that? They've started engaging our troops. Impossible. Are they mercenaries? Pah, there's not that many. Crush them. Maim them. Kill them! My lady, where did that unit come from? I have no idea. When Lucretia is taken by surprise, that's impressive. Oh, on second thought, I think I might just know. Your Highness, they're definitely our allies. Give them your support. Okay, step one. These guys get the hell out of here. I don't know if I recognize that profile picture, but, like, I gotta help him so he doesn't immediately die. Yeah, it looks like the troops reset once they run away, thank God. Because they were gonna get wiped out, just completely. You guys can stop. I'll bring my guys closer. That was a decent way of starting the fight. God, I hope my rune archers get to just annihilate somebody. Dragon horses and the beaver army can have some fun here. Let's just see if I'm not getting too close. It looks like... Okay, looks like we're cool. I think we're good. That's very good. Yeah, I want to get these boats out of the way. They have barrage. They have flowing. We got 2 flowings and 2 barrage. Huh. What's strong against what? The Dahak is equal, equal, weak, equal. The Dahak is only strong against one thing. That's unfortunate. Rune Arc ship. Same... Oh, this is a problem. Comm ship? Comm ship's good against a couple things. It's good against one thing. This is awkward. But the beavers are just gonna melt everything, so that's good. And same with the dragon horses. Get them in here. I'll bait a ship, right? Sound good? Hopefully only the one chases me. How close do I have to get? There we go. Oh, is the ship actually gonna stop? Man, oh man, come on. The dragon horses are good against... just everything. Because the dragon horses are absolutely busted. Alright, I'll let them come to the beavers. This is gonna be a farce. Oh, the enemy's here? We'll show them what beavers are made of. Teeth is what they're made of. It just sucks that one of their ships has 2 flowing runes. But look at that, that took off loads of their health. And there's the barrage, this sucks. I'll get it out of the way early. Oof, ouch. Careful, guys. That didn't hurt that much. No way, you're going all right. Alright, that's it. That's your barrage, dumbass. That was your one chance. You had an ace up your sleeve and you squandered it, buddy. Alright, where's Mr. Flowing? There you are. I should get the beavers to attack Mr. Flowing. And I love that the beavers are also strong against every ship. Let's get them to retreat a little bit, get the ships to come in. Dragon Horse really can't do anything special with these guys. They'll just regular attack. I'll see what it does to their numbers. In the name of the Dragon Cavalry, charge! I mean, there's only 85, right? It's not going to be fantastic numbers, but it will just murder them. That did punch a hole in the Dragon Cavalry. I don't like that. I do have a little recover. I have a lot of recover, actually. I would love to take out that... well, any ship, really. I'll just let the dragons sit here. You can not cast recover. The ships really are ready to turn back. I mean, they're not going to barrage me. That's for damn sure. Recover. Dragons. Perfect. The picture of health. Go get 'em, boys. Don't let that flowing ship do the job.
Get them!
That... damn. Dead. That's the end of that. No more, I mean, no more barrages anyway, but... like, the ships just cannot hurt our land forces. They just can't. You have flowing. I'm going to have to keep them away from the land forces, I suppose, but... the dragons are just devastating. Now, who are they good against? Infantry. Not so good against cavalry. Infantry again. Spears, they're good against them too. They're bad against archers. Good to know. The dragons can take a hike. Spears, who were you guys good against? Infantry, but they're way the hell back there. That's not great. Or was it the archers? Yeah, the archers. That's not great. But I do have one charge, which is not fantastic. How about my infantry? Again, good against archers. Not ideal. Archers? Archers suck against everything except for cavalry. Cavalry ain't bad, and I do have Star and Mother Earth. I could just throw Star at them. I could just blow them up with a freaking meteor attack. It's just ridiculous. No. The dragons are good against them. This could work. Ah, come on. It's just not working. Alright, the dragon riders can get in here. Oh, that's gonna work. May as well charge, not cost myself anything. Remember, all I need to actually do is get the prince to touch the base. That's all I gotta do. Also, that charge really messed them up. And now they're ironically too far away from my archers. Dragons can take a step back for a second. Nope. Now we're talking. This is just an absolute disaster of an attack. I love it. It's so powerful. The problem is I directed them all to where I need to be. Alright, the archers are basically done now. Except for healing. Ugh, it's gonna suck to have to get past Dilbert. I will hazard a normal fight. Charge! Terrifying. That really messed them up. A lot. Are the dragons good against these guys too? They are. That's Dilber's team though, so that's actually scary. I'll set up Freador. Dragons can just absolutely murder this guy. That's not a big deal. Normal battle, I don't care, man. You're done. Dragons could actually use a little healing. Let's do this. Dragons will push these guys away with a charge. Hopefully they push them away the correct direction. They did not. Prince will run back down here. Well, dragons will pursue, actually. Prince will hopefully get into the castle. No guarantees. Charge again. I'm a little scared because Dilber also has charge. Once the dragons are out of charge, I'm going to have to really get them out of there. I gotta weaken Dilber as much as I can. Which is not as much as I would like. Yeah, it just didn't work. Prince will hazard Dawn. I have no choice but to charge. I need to get the dragons to walk away from this guy. That's real damage, but this is the part where the dragons get the hell out. They have to leave now. Dawn, eat this. This is gonna sting. Brutal. And those are real proper units too. They're getting wrecked. Yeah, they're running away now. I think I might have it. I might have it. And I heal because the Dawn Rune is just busted. Come on. I win. What the hell are you doing? Why can't you crush them? They're just a bunch of mercenaries. Kill them all! But sir, they're unbelievably strong. Even when we have them surrounded, they just break through our ranks. Who the hell are they? No, wait. It can't be. If they are who I think they are, our soldiers don't stand a chance. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Wow, he actually acknowledged that? I really thought he was going to throw everyone into a meat grinder. Oh, jeez. That's less than good. Oh, I lose. Game over. What was that? The Twilight Rune. But that was nothing like Alenia's feeble attack. Stop the attack. Take cover. What the hell took so long? Why didn't that damn woman use it sooner? Fall back, now. All troops back to Stormfist. That woman, huh? That makes me wonder, right? The prince has Dawn. The sister has Sun. You think it's Cyledes? Godwyn did make her an offer. You think that was it? Victory plus, I got Master's Garb. I'm making money. They've barricaded themselves in Stormfist. I just wish we could have whittled down their numbers a bit more. There wasn't a thing we could do against magic like that. Such power from the Twilight Rune could only mean one thing. Its current bearer was chosen by the rune itself. This is most unfortunate. Standard siege tactics are no use now. Think of the losses if such magic were unleashed on closely massed troops. Your Highness, my lady. A representative from the Union in the Western Woods wishes to speak with His Highness. Prince! Oh my god, Shun? Jeez, long time no see. Shun, is that you? Ah, now I get it. That was you guys. That explains why you just knocked them all over the place. And a good time knocking we had. Now that the prince is taking on those evil nobles, there's no reason for us gladiators to bow down to them. We were waiting for the prince's army to get here so we could fight on your side. Shun. Prince, you're going to attack Stormfist, right? How about we sneak in there and make things more exciting? You can get in there. Huh? Prince? Sir George, I thought you knew about the passage. Oh, the secret passage under the arena. But I thought they had it blocked off. Yep, but we just went ahead and dug it out again. In secret, of course. Prince, we'll sneak into Stormfist and raise some hell. We'll also open the gate for you, so just sit tight till then. Wait, it would be suicide for your unit to go alone. They have the Twilight Rune in there. You'll be massacred if you end up facing the Rune Bearer. Yeah, but attacking the castle head-on would be plain stupid. Even more people would get hurt that way. Trust me, it'll work. Why not just let us handle it? I'm not saying you shouldn't go in, I just think it would be suicide for your unit alone. Huh? I'll go with you. And you, bearer of the Dawn Rune, you come too. Wait a second, don't you think that's a bit risky? What if the enemy notices that the underground passage has been cleared? You'll be ambushed for sure. No, I believe they'll be fine. But, my lady! The real risk will arise if the prince doesn't go. Prince, Zerase, and Shun, was it? We're counting on you. Leave it to us. It's an honor to serve alongside the prince. I'll give it everything I got. Yes, there it is, the last mandatory recruitment. I'll go too. After all, I know the passage like the back of my hand. Excellent. Who else will you take, Your Highness? They are really giving me power players. Like, Zerase and George are mandatory. That's insane. Okay, the guide is recommending I bring particular characters for the sake of a scene, so I'll go ahead and do that. Belcoot. Always an honor, Your Highness. Richard, because these are all, like, gladiator-relevant people. You got it. I'll go. Is that guy? I remember him from the very beginning. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to run away. I'll risk it all and bring Takemo. I shall charge the course at once. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I really shouldn't do that. I'll bring Murad. Okay, and for my other power players, Zerase's already in. I'll bring in Killy. Very well. And Miyakis. Hopefully I can arrange them. I should be able to. Oh, no, Isabel. In fact, let me see who's in my party. Shun, of course, is short range. Whatever, man, it's fine. I'm just gonna have to deal with this. Are you happy with these members, Your Highness? Yep. Very well. Your Highness, please be very, very careful. Alright, I'm definitely going to rearrange my party now. And George is following me now, this is great. George is level 56, Jesus. Reposition. Zerase, bottom. Isabel, up front. Killy is back there. George, get a little closer. Shun, get a little bit... Well, that's as good as it's going to get. Shun's going to be just murdered. What can you do? Shun is level 42, but he's got a level 1 weapon. Talons. Knuckles. Oh, level 3! Alright. And the Fierce Tiger Rune. I mean, okay. Let's hope for the best. So... Oops. Okay. No way, even here has fights? Get the hell out of here. Are you for real? I did successfully retreat, that's good. Alright, so my stream might go on for a little bit longer, because I got plot stuff to do, but it's fine. Oh yeah, we're totally saving. So I guess I could wrap it up here. Let me just see how long this is expected to take. No, I am going to have to do some actual navigation. So you know what? We'll leave this on a cliffhanger. I'm going to wrap up here. We're coming to a climactic fight. I only have one recruit left in the entire game, which we'll deal with later, but this is where I'm going to wrap up for now. So thank you very much for watching the stream, and have a wonderful night.